Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Racha Kodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. And today we're going to go into the book of Psalms, the 63rd chapter, a psalm of David when he was in the wilderness of Judah. O God, thou art my God, early will I seek thee. My soul thirsteth for thee, my flesh longeth for thee in a dry and thirsty land, where there is no water, or where no water is, to see thy power and thy glory, so as I have seen thee in the sanctuary, right? So as it says here, the thirsting soul satisfied in God, right? So he's saying my soul is thirsting for you, like being in a dry, right, and thirsty land. Or a dry land. That would make more sense. He's saying here, I'm yearning to see your power, right, and your glory as I've seen in your sanctuary. Because thy loving kindness is better than life, my lips shall praise thee. Thus will I bless thee while I live. I will lift up my hands in thy name. My soul shall be satisfied with thy marrow and fatness, and my mouth shall praise thee with joyful lips. This is once again, right, that rejoicing in the sustenance of the Lord, which is likened unto marrow. Marrow in your bones. When you look that up, what does marrow do for the bones? It says bone marrow. Yeah, we know what it is. It supports structural integrity, aids in fracture healing, and contains stem cells that regenerate bone, cartilage, and fat. So it plays a very important role, And so, as David is saying here, he's likening the Lord onto that, right, onto the like being satisfied and being nourished as with marrow and fatness from the Lord. Verse 6, when I remember thee upon my bed and meditate on thee in the night watches, because thou hast been my help, therefore in the shadow of thy wings will I rejoice. See, so when I think about you, when I wake up and I think about you, I meditate on the blessings that you've given me, the deliverances that you've brought upon me, because you've been my help, right? My redeemer, my defense, as David always says. Therefore, in the shadow of thy wings will I rejoice. Because that's the shadow of the wings of the Lord represent his protection. My soul followeth hard after thee. My right hand upholdeth me. It says here, I cling to you. Your strong right hand holds me securely. Or thy right hand, not my right hand. Salakia, thy right hand. Verse 9, it says, but those that seek my soul to destroy it shall go into the lower parts of the earth. So they're going to be destroyed, right? They're going to end up being brought down to the grave. They shall fall by the sword. They shall be a portion for foxes. See, they're going to be destroyed, and their dead bodies are going to be given to the beasts. But the king shall rejoice in God. Every one that sweareth by him shall glory. But the mouth of them that speak lies shall be stopped. And how are their mouths going to be stopped? Because they're going to be brought down to the grave. Right? It says here, or judged, for that matter. But the king will rejoice in God. All who trust in him will praise him, while liars will be silenced. And that brings us to the end of the book of Psalms, the 63rd chapter. Lord willing, that was edifying to the elect. In closing, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Racha Kodash. Until next time, Shalom.